Hey guys, Coach Chauncy here, coming back with another video in our series about inside zone week or duo out of the spread offense and all the different things you can do off of it. Go to my channel directly and look at the playlist for this. Also, at the end of the video, we'll have a link that you can click that it goes through the series. We've talked about running it base with no read option, running it with read option, running play action pass off of it, RPOs, and we're going to continue adding on to the different options you can do. And today, we're going to talk about one of my favorite plays in short yardage and red zone, the seal concept. And I have videos about this in the series, how you can run the seal concept, which is a same side arc release for the quarterback in the read option. We talked about the bluff concept, where you're coming from the backside to the front side. Okay. Many good things you can do with this simple concept, and how you can layer your offense and have multiple plays that look the same to attack the defense, keep the defense on their heels, and make them defend the entire field. So this particular play is great in short yardage, red zone, or if you're a guy that likes to run 12 personnel, okay, 13 personnel. We'll walk through that stuff. So this is my favorite play in the short yards and red zone, and here's the reason why. So we have our inside zone week. We're getting our two double teams. So now this is a read play for us, okay? So this play would be called in this formation. Well, we got it right here. So wing right, Y seal, H arrow. So wing right is our 12 personnel, okay? Formation, that's a trips formation for us, 3x1. So 3x1 out of 12 personnel. Okay, so wing right is the formation. Y seal talks about the Y arc releasing up to that quarterback player, outside linebacker, walk up safety, whoever that might be. Okay, and then we're throwing the arrow RPO. Now this is where this gets really sexy. Okay, so with us being in 12 personnel, us having a 3x1 look, I've already overloaded this side of the defense. Typically, that's what they're going to do, is match numbers with you, okay? So with that said, some defenses don't do that. But I'm going worst case scenario with them trying to match helmets with us, okay? So all of our plays have packages. So go to my channel, go through the other videos, but we'll walk through that more in detail in other videos. But pre-snap, the quarterback still can look out here and throw hitch or fade based on the cornerback's depth. If he's under 8 yards, we don't like hitch. If he's off more than 8 yards, or he's bailing heavily after the snap, throw that hitch, okay? If he's walked up and you like the matchup, especially against a one high look, short yardage, red zone situation, throw a fade there. If you're in the middle of the field, great opportunity to throw a shot, second and short, third and short, where you may go for it on fourth down anyway. Take a shot there. But that's option number one. All of our plays have 2 and 3, 4 options, some even 5 options within one play. So you can come to the line of scrimmage as the quarterback, and as a play caller, you can call a play and don't feel like, if you don't get the exact look you're looking for, or they're not in the exact front that you were expecting, that you are in a bad play and have to check the play from the sideline or call a timeout, worst case. So now coming out of the huddle, okay, we're in our, again, 12 personnel, 3x1. All right, so we got an 8-man front, okay. Now we got 2 double teams on our dive. So option number 2 is to give. What we say in our offense is live with the give. If they give us a look where this defensive end or C-gap defender is surfing, or he's just standing there, whatever, this is what we want anyway. The reason why we're doing all this other stuff is so we can have a clean box to hand the ball off in. So if they give us a clean box that we want and the numbers that we want, he stays home. We've got 2 double teams here. So we got 2 for 2, 2 for 2. There, we got the tackle sealing him out. So it's one-on-one with the safety for a touchdown, if it's blocked right, of course, and we execute. But that's what we want. One-on-one with a guy in the open field with our running back. Minimum 4 yards per carry is our rule. One of our golden rules that we call our magic numbers is 4 yards per carry. So we're guaranteed to get 4 yards here. And we may never throw the ball in this case. But let me get back on topic. All right, so that's option number 1. Option number 2, if this cat crashes after the tailback, quarterback disconnects, and he begins to run as a run threat, okay? So again, seal, wing, Y, seal. He's working up to the quarterback player. So this is a dive player. He takes himself out of the play. Quarterback's pulling. We got the quarterback player already blocked. And now he's behind the line of scrimmage. He can throw the arrow RPO off of who would be the pitch player. So again, a lot of the things we do are centered around triple option offense. So dive, pull, pitch. So now the pitch player is our our H, taking a jab step inside and then working out to the flat to put this guy in a 50-50 conflict. Do I chase the H out to the flat? That's his responsibility in this defense. It's likely going to be the flat. Okay? If it's man-to-man, this is my man. And he goes to the flat, I go to the flat. Great. So if that be the case where he's in man coverage, he goes to the flat, or I'm in zone coverage and I've got this flat over here as my flat responsibility, I'm going to the flat. You take yourself out of the play and open up a gigantic rushing lane for our quarterback on the run. Okay? So now you're in that 50-50 conflict. So now if he attacks the quarterback, we pitch it. If he takes the H and goes in the flat, we keep it. Very, very powerful stuff that we're talking about here. Now imagine, again, short yardage red zone especially, they're thinking heavy run, they're thinking stop the run. Our quarterback is a mobile kid, so they're thinking already we can't let him run and score. He can't stop both. It's a fast break, 2-on-1 fast break in basketball, a lot of grass to defend. Typically, we'd be in the middle of the field or on the far hash, so we have the whole field to work with. So we have this guy in a big amount of space, making that decision, making an easy read for our kids, and put him in a bad spot. Okay? So now, if we want to change formations and keep the concept the same, okay, all we would do is go to our 12 personnel, 2x2, which is ace for us, okay? So what we would do is just bring him off the ball, on the ball. So ace 2x2. So we got our Y off the ball. Our receiver goes on the ball. H comes over here. Same concept though. H seal. You're working the seal. The only thing that would change is we would have our H coming across on the slip route. Now, we run that a lot. So when we run our bluff concept, where our lead blocker for the quarterback is coming from the backside, bluff B backside, he's coming from the backside, we also run this slip RPO a lot. So this is nothing new for our kids. So we run this same concept a lot. The only thing that changes is we've got a seal up front on the quarterback player. The H is coming from the backside to the flat, and it's the same as that concept. Do you take the H coming across, or do you take the quarterback? And you can't take both. So now in this situation, what likely is going to happen is he's probably going to see the quarterback first coming his way and see the H come second. So quarterback would attack. When he commits to the quarterback, he would throw the pass to the H in most cases. But you can see how easy it is just to move one player. We moved him from the front side to the back side, put him off the ball, put him on the ball. Money, bread and butter formation for us, and you can see how powerful that is. So now if we want to go with our heavy package here, heavy package is 13 personnel. So that will be, H right, Y seal, H slip. So H right, 2x2, Y to the right, Y seal, H slip. So everybody in our offense knows slip means you got a guy coming from the backside to the front side in the flat, okay? And we have a play action pass built around that. So where he would slip, he's got an out or a sail, and he's got to go, flood concept. So again, we've got multiple layers on the same handful of concepts, and we just present them in different ways to the defense. But for us, it's the same stuff we're doing over and over again in different formations. So, all right, so if we go heavy, we're going to go heavy right. So Y is back on the ball. H is off the ball. We bring in our third tight end, either the U or we'll put the F in there. But that's the heavy formation. So we got twin tight ends, third tight end off the ball. The Y is on, the L is on. We can run all the same stuff. So we got Y seal. Don't that look familiar? That's the same play that we ran out of wing. The only difference is now we're in a nub situation where there's no receiver over here, twin tight ends over here. It's the exact same play, exact same reads. Exact same read, exact same play. So now we can run H arrow to where we're picking on this guy in the flat. Do you go with the H, quarterback and run? Do you go with the quarterback, attack the quarterback? Now we can throw it to the H. So here's another way that we can run this. So now what we do, this would be heavy, right? Y seal, H wheel, U slip. It sounds like a lot, but it's super simple. So again, what we're doing, same run concept, same read. Now again, if the C gap defender stays home, we're handing the ball off no matter what. We got the number still. If he crashes, now all this stuff gets activated. So we're running the H on a wheel here to clear out that corner. Hey, run a wheel. Run him off, make him distracted, make him see you back up. Y seal. U slip. Same read. So now we're clearing the corner out. Now we got the seal still, and the U tight end coming across on the slip route. So that's 3 different formations, 2 personnel groups, 4 ways of running the same concept with nothing changing for your kids but what formation you're in. These are obviously your formations, so you guys know where to line up, okay? But aside from lining up right, the simple tags, we run these tags all the time. The arrow, the slip, pops, all these things that are within our offense, we do this stuff all the time. The seals, the bluffs, all these things, we do this stuff all the time. This is second nature to us. So for our kids, handful of concepts, handful of tags, multiple formations, left and right, with or without motion. You see where I'm going with this. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful stuff. So that's the video for today. Inside zone weak with and tight end turns into duo, running the slip arrow concept. How you can do that for multiple formations, personnel groups, and attack defenses big time. If you have any questions, comments, I would love to see those in the comment section. Okay, like obviously the video, subscribe to the channel for more good information on football. Coach Chauncy out.